Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a chance, but I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, to be honest with you. You seem like a very nice young lady, but you can't act like a criminal. Do we understand one another?
Yes, sir.
All right. People against Brown?
They're bolsters.
Natalie Nicole Brown. 2 5 F 2 5 8 9 4 4 2. I also have 2 6 F 2 4 5 7 5 5 B. Your name?
Natalie Brown.
John Graziani, praying on behalf of Natalie Brown.
Is Mr. Knighton out there anywhere?
No, he is not, Judge. Not on.
So she initially, let me just take this here. She initially pled guilty to an assault and battery charge. And
Judge, it's my understanding that it was reduced to the student fees.
correct, but I guess let me just review this a little bit here. She was charged with assault and battery.
That's
She
correct.
pled to disturb the peace. I took it under the statute here, and I height of status, and I revoked her height of status on that case as a result of violating the no contact provision, entered the conviction. So I need a first page of a register. I need to sentence her on that one. And then I've also got here an MDOP, which gave rise to the violation of the HIDA charge on the case. So I got a sentence her on a charge of disturb the peace and sentence her on the charge of malicious destruction of property. So that's where we are with this. Have you had a chance to review the report with her?
I have, Judge.
And are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
The only change is the fact that she's no longer at that position that was originally listed in the report. She's going to be getting another position in completing additional education requirements. It appears her mother's health has deteriorated as a result. Ms. Brown is going to be the primary caregiver for her mother, in addition to taking care of her 2 children.
Okay, so she's not working. She's just going to pretty much take care of her mother.
That is correct, sir.
Okay, all right. And what else would you like to add?
Judge, this is, it's just too bad that all these matters have transpired. She lives in the same apartment area as her ex-boyfriend, who happens to be the father of the 2 children. And I told her the extra care that she has to take in order to avoid any other situations in the future.
Can I ask you a question? How are we handling the visitation right now?
It appears that the visitation is being handled by a neutral third party. Am I correct, ma'am? Say yes or no.
Yes.
The complicating factor here is location. She lives in the same apartment complex as her ex, who's also the father of her kids. Visitation has to happen somehow, so the 2 of them are stuck in close proximity by circumstance, not choice. And that proximity is exactly what got her in trouble in the first place.
And how is that happening, ma'am? Can you tell me?
His mother, based on what she said, driving with each other.
So there's no reason for you to go near his address at 25811 Valley Creek Drive, correct? Why do you is there anything you would like to say?
I don't want to make excuses if it happens, but I don't plan on the same thing occurring. I want to try to stay out of trouble. That's really all I'm saying.
Judge, with the way things are, this country for housing, it's difficult for Ms. Brown or her ex to move. And I told her just to avoid these difficult situations at this
I'm
time.
not really excited about the fact that you ignored my order. You got it?
Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Now look, I'm gonna give you one last chance. You can't be doing these things. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a chance, but I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, to be honest with you. You seem like a very nice young lady, but you can't act like a criminal. Do we understand one another?
Yes, sir.
12 months probation. This is on the MDOP. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court, violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. I want you to attend an anger management program with 4-week follow-up. You're not to enter or go near 25811 Valley Creek Drive, apartment 1106 in Flat Rock. No contact with Solomon Knighton except to effectuate visitation. I'm going to trust that that's going to be through the victim's mother, right? Not your mother, correct?
So yes,
I'm going to order that you serve 3 days on the court work program and you pay $105 for that, $35 a day. It fines $100, it costs $150, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. So I'm ordering that you pay fines and costs on that at $375, screening fees $60 for $435, probation fees are $240 for $675, and then you have $105 for a total of $605 in court work program fees. If you violate, your probation could be revoked, you could be incarcerated for a period of 90 days. I'm also going to order 100 fines, 100 costs on the disturb the peace charge, $200 for 90 days. Okay? So you owe the court, that's all I'm going to do on that. I figured I'm hitting you hard enough on the other, but honestly, I'm being very lenient with you. But the status is revoked. I want to make sure the height of status is revoked. This is on the disturb the peace. On 25F 258 9442, Heather. There is a
Yes.
note to revoke that, right? All right,
Yeah.
so
Past the emotional weight of the sentencing, there's a very practical number at the end, $680 in fines, costs, and program fees. That's on top of losing her protected status and gaining a permanent conviction. The consequences here aren't just about jail time, they're financial too, and they add up fast.
can you pay all of this today?
What was your
Jack, she's not
total
in a
on
position.
the, can I ask what your total was on the MDOP?
Sure, was I wrong again?
I just want to double check. I'm not sure if I got it right or.
Let me see. I came up with 780. Is that wrong?
And can you just go over the costs again
Sure.
to make sure I might have missed
$100
something?
100 fines, 100 costs, that's $250, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, that's $375. There's a $60 screening fee for $435. Probation fees are $240 for $675. And then I have $105 in court work program fees for a total of $70.
I missed something. That's what I thought I was, because I was
That's
way
okay.
off. Thank
That's
you.
okay. Glad somebody else was wrong for once. Okay, can you pay that?
Not today.
How much can you pay today?
Right now, start paying to the beginning of the month.
I'm sorry,
I don't have anything right now, but I can start paying it to the beginning of the month.
how much can you pay? Heather has set her up. I'm going to let you work on that with her when she comes down. Just be patient. $150 a month, okay? $100 a month, rather. She's going to work on what case it goes on first. We'll start you August the 15th. Is that okay?
thank you.
Okay, now listen, if you need more time, you're going to come talk to me, right?
Yes.
In other words, don't ignore me. If you don't have the money, it's not a problem. I'm not going to lock you up. I will lock you up if you don't come and talk to me and give me the courtesy of a request, at least, to extend the payment due date. Do you follow me? All right, good luck to you. You'll meet with probation. I don't expect to see you here again. Do we understand one another? You stay away from him. You understand?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Is Officer Walker out there yet?
No, he has not shown up.
I can't wait, make her wait. Come on up here. Today's going to be your lucky day.
Redford LLC versus Sama, is it Abu Hala? And Kadir Dari.
Good morning, Your Honor. Adam Devlin, P72877 for the plaintiff. I have no idea on the pronunciation.
All right. I think I did kind of okay. They're not checked in. And I do not see, sir, that you paid for a second service, so they're not here. I can't take
right
a
here.
default. Hold it. Okay, who are you?
What's this?
You'll have to unmute. Give me your name.
Your Honor, they were on a telephone. I think they just got muted. I think it's that one.
Yeah, I saw it. You'll have to unmute. Hit *6 on your phone.
Yes, we're here, Your Honor.
And your name?
Gadir Dari?
Okay, they're here. Okay, this is a termination of tenancy action. And folks, what's your position on the termination of tenancy?
The tenant's defense is essentially a timing argument. The landlord already agreed to reschedule the inspection for tomorrow. So why are we even in court today? The landlord's attorney says he doesn't know anything about that. That disconnect between what the parties agreed to informally and what's actually on the court record is a common way these cases stall.
I spoke to Charlie from Redford LLC. We had made a connected back on June 3rd for inspection, and somehow there was some disconnection. But we rearranged, scheduled it for July 11th at 2 p.m. for tomorrow for them to come and do inspection.
Perfect, Your Honor. If I could,
Counsel don't know anything about that.
never would, Your Honor. All of that checks out with our typical modus operandi. I'd ask for the pretrial to be adjourned either 1 week or 2 weeks so that I can hopefully dismiss this outright.
All right. You want the 17th or the 24th?
Let me look at my schedule, Your Honor. Let's do the 24th, Your Honor, please.
Will that work for you folks?
Is this for a rescheduled court for Zoom call?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, okay, what day is it again?
We'll do July 24th, 2026 at
That's
1 p.m. That is scheduled for an in-person hearing, so unless they dismiss it, you'll need to be here in person, folks.
okay. I do just, when I spoke to the company yesterday, he said that once they come in, it was from, to have them do an inspection.
I understand that, but right now it's not dismissed, so I've set it for the 24th. If they dismiss it, I don't need to see you, but if they don't dismiss it, you'll need to come in.
Perfect.
Thank you,
Thank
Your Honor.
you.
Have a good weekend.
You do the same. Court does call the case. Camilla Rue Holdings versus Pet Pros LLC.
Pamela Rue, yes, that's correct, Your Honor. This is Hannah Cohn appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Why is this file so big? What? Oh, counsel looks like she filed a bunch of paperwork. Anyway. I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Anyone representing Pet Pros LLC? They are not here. Counsel, I would love to proceed today. However, I don't see that you paid for a second service on it, so I can't take a default. I would need to adjourn it out 1 week.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
I'll adjourn it. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I show in JIS that the second payment was paid.
You show the second mailing was paid for?
I show $13 the second payment was paid for a while.
I see what they did. They don't have a service fee.
This is a good example of how a case can look strong on paper and still hit a wall over paperwork. The plaintiff's attorney came ready to ask for a default judgment, but the court can't find proof that a required second service was ever paid for, and without it, the case can't move forward today, no matter how much documentation is in the file.
Based for
Okay, so what I'm missing is they did pay for a second service. I don't have the original service. Do you show service being, this is a 4?
And you know what, I apologize, I haven't taken all that, because it looked like they funded it.
Oh, they refunded it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't paid for.
It's not like they bring it.
And counsel, I'm going to indicate to you, my file is indicating that there was no initial service. Is that what you're showing also? So it may have to be reserved
Okay.
to effectuate proceeding forward. So I can adjourn it out to the 17th or 24th, whatever your pleasure.
The 17th works for us then.
Pardon?
17th works for us, right, Your Honor?
Okay. July 17th, 2026 at 12 noon. That is an in-person hearing, but certainly you can file a Zoom request and the court will consider it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.